certain sounds. There is a certain sound that they cannot stand. That they panic and they run away from. I know They Live, and in the movie They Live, and in They Live, there is a sound, there is a frequency, I don't know if you remember it towards the end, that Roddy Piper goes to, and it's a frequency that's being beamed out, which enables these aliens to look in human form. And when he breaks this frequency, then they're all seen. It alters the holographic projection that they're keeping. And I think it's a misconception that they are actually shape-shifting. Some are, but it's a misconception. Yeah. What they're actually doing is altering your visual cortex to make you think you're seeing them that way.
Yes, absolutely, yes.
And this is very important as well, you know, because you can that's the truth. They're not actually looking that way. They've just manipulated your mind to think that they are.
And that must work through all kind of visual media. Otherwise, you'd see a lot of these aliens walking around on TV.
Absolutely, yeah. I've noticed a lot of newsreaders, because they're doing that as an indoctrination and conditioning. If you look at newsreaders, because they're the ones who are in your house every day. Look carefully at the newsreaders. It's slowly drip drip conditioning you to accept.
BBC is the worst, I think.
Yes, yeah, I've noticed since we've changed to digital now, my senses have become extremely heightened, and even when I'm just listening to the TV, or even when you turn the volume down, I hear this sound frequency coming from the television that completely messes with my pineal gland.
But this is one of the bloodlines, okay? Interestingly, if you notice, in this is like 3 ages of the Queen. You know, black-haired, grey-haired, and silver-haired, yeah? But she's always wearing this medallion, this big medal here. Can you see it?
Yeah.
On all 3 pictures. If you look closely at that medallion, it's got a white fallen angel treading on the head of a black man. And that's supposed to be a chain. If you see what looks like a stick in his hand, it's supposed to be a chain. Yeah. Okay. And the words in Latin around it is, you know, the promise of a better age to come. Combine that with that picture. Yeah. Now that's the better age. When that fallen angel bloodline.
I washed my hands. Yeah. Okay. I know you probably heard me.
That's the good meat.
I know.
And now I think with this announcement, we are making this dream reality.
Many of your medicines we know from the COVID vaccine, very effective, very welcome. The logistics around that vaccine were not straightforward because of the new technology. Many of your medicines we know from the COVID vaccine, very effective. No, from the COVID vaccine, very effective, very welcome.
And now I think...
Tell me about the pointy shoulders and the points on your face.
Well,
that's
they've
distracting me just a little bit.
They've been here this whole time. But I waited until I put Born This Way out to let them come up for you to see them.
Here we have Mr. Lee Rosenberg here. Pay attention to his beautiful smile. Look at that beautiful, gorgeous smile, okay? Now, here we have Mr. Rosenberg introducing President Barack Obama. As you can see, this is recorded off of the television, so there's no altering of the video. This was recorded live to someone's DVR box. And they noticed this, and then they rewound it, and we can get a better glimpse. So let's pay attention again to Mr. Rosenberg's teeth, people. Look at his teeth, his beautiful smile. Pay attention. There you go. What are that? What the hell are those? Jagged edges? Daggers? Look at this. Look at this motherfucker shape-shifting right in front of you. Look at his teeth. Look at it. These beings exist. They are your fucking neighbors. They're in politics. They are here, people.
600 series had rubber skin. We spotted them easy. But these are new. They look human. Sweat, bad breath, everything. Very hard to spot.
What's your problem? I said, what's your problem?
Hey, buddy, you gonna pay for that or what? Look, buddy, I don't want no hassle today. Either pay for it or put it back.
So depressed, it's easy for you to say you got the promotion. It'll come, all right? Just don't worry about it.
New morning in America. The old cynicism is gone. We have faith in our leader. We don't need pessimism.
It figures it would be something like this.
Excuse me.
You look like your head fell on the cheese dip back in 1957. You're okay. This one, real fucking ugly.
Get out or I call the cops.
Call the cops? You know what you need? You need a Brazilian plastic surgeon.
I've got one that can see.
He's a tall, Caucasian male, doesn't appear armed.
I don't like this one. That's like pouring perfume on a pig.
You got him.
Just take it easy. Hey, you stumbled onto something here. Maybe we can all benefit from this slight misunderstanding.
So you bastards die just like...
Thank you, Governor. I'm sorry if there's a little bit of background noise. I just wanted to ask you sort of a bigger picture question on healthcare-related legislation. I understand, even if it's more of a broad...
Look at his eyes. He has lizard eyes, and he's shape-shifting on TV. This is crazy. So this is the Governor Gavin. Look at him blinking like 1,000,000 times in 1 minute. And he keeps scratching his eye like he's malfunctioning and he's trying to get it together. Like he's trying not to fully shapeshift on TV. There he goes again. And his eyes just keep changing into these different shapes. This is crazy. If anyone says they cannot see it, I don't know what to say. But wait, I thought the governor had hazel eyes, as you could see to the right. So how come on the left, he has lizard eyes and they are way darker color? And to the right, where's his lizard eyes? So this is clearly not a human being. I'm going to put the original 2 videos because there's 2 clips. I'm about to show you the next one, but slow down the videos and I'm going to put it in the description box so you could just see for yourself.
Ask a little bit more about this data issue. So at the beginning you were talking about our aging IT infrastructure, and I guess I'm wondering if it's fair and appropriate to blame this on aging.
So this is a totally different clip. This is not the same clip. And as you can see, there he goes scratching his eye again. And his eyes are shape-shifting again. I'm going to do a close-up. There you go. Look how dark his eyes are, but he has hazel eyes. So it's true. The lizards run the world. And that explains to you why this world is just full of just chaos. It's just crazy and nothing makes sense. Look at his eyes. You can clearly see the lizard eye.
Infrastructure, because from what we know, it seems to be a result of human error. And then you're being a little bit vague on sort of the her performance or her leadership of the state's public health response.
Forgive me for being human here. Forgive me for being human here.
He's always mentioning something about being a human being as if he's not human. I have a second clip that I'm going to show you. He's going to say something else about human beings, like he's not a human, which he's not.
Incident after incident that have required emergency efforts, heroic efforts to evacuate individuals and to address the acuity of a climate crisis that we're experiencing in this area. I just want to express, if I could, and thank you for this question, the opportunity to express what I should have from the outset of this conference, and that is my deep respect and empathy for the human element, my deep respect and empathy for the human element, my deep respect and empathy for the human element.
And there you can see he's mentioning humans again, as if he's not a human being. Well, we all know he's not. But anyways, that concludes this video on part 3 of They Live Among Us. I might do a part 4, but I might give it a break and just do a video on another topic. And thank you so much for watching, and just remember, we are not alone.